Hello, hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Craft Spot. It's Wednesday afternoon, and I am coming to you from my craft studio in Wasaga Beach. My name is Connie Douglas. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, in Wasaga Beach to be exact. And I want to welcome you to Craft Spot. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you are here, give me a hello. Hello, I'm watching. Hello, hello. Are you there? Is anybody home? I am home. I am here. And hopefully you are as well. And if you're not here with me live, hopefully you're able to catch up with the replay. And oh, that's an old one. Just looking at my Facebook feed to get the comments up here on my other device. And it's like, oh, how could that looks different? Why does the screen look like that? But it was old. Now we have something that says I am live. I just need to find it on the screen. Oh, the tablet's doing weird things. Okay, I think we're coming. I think we're getting there. Technology. I need a new tablet. So MSH and I both kind of need a new tablet because sadly the life expectancy of technology these days is short. But anyway, we're hoping in a week or two that there might be a really awesome Black Friday deal on new tablets. And that will be our Christmas gift to each other this year. We'll buy each other new identical tablets. I think that's what married couples do, isn't it? Anyway, it's something we need. So we just sort of decided that we'd watch for a good deal and that would be our gift to each other this year. So welcome. Thank you so much. This is the second card out of three that I will be sharing with you this week. I am using the Iconic Celebrations Designer Series paper, and I'm also featuring the Peaceful Evergreens and Peaceful Season stamp sets. So sometimes I use one, sometimes the other, because one is all sentiments and one is all images. Today I'm actually using both along with the Iconic Celebrations Designer Series paper. So why don't we get to some crafting? Okay, there we go. As I mentioned, this is the second card of three that I will be sharing this week. And if you would like a kit to make all three cards plus envelopes, I would love to send that to you. And all you have to do to get that kit is place an order in my online store, minimum $40. Put it under this host code DNFJ3NVB. That is my current host code. You can always find that on my website, and it goes in my emails when I send them out. Or you can take a screenshot right now or jot it down. But that is the code that if you use that, you place a minimum $40 order. I will send you a kit to make all three of the cards that I share this week. And if your order is over $75, I will also send you a free package of gems. So um, then you'll have some more bling, new bling. Isn't that a good thing? New bling is always good, right? Okay, so as I mentioned, we are using the Iconic Celebrations Designer Series paper this week. And if you were with me on Monday, you saw that this paper covers a whole year of celebrations. There's confetti and things that are awesome for birthdays. There's some candles in here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Candles, birthday candles, anniversary candles, celebration candles, whatever you're looking for. Christmas, lots of Christmas paper. There's sort of non-traditional colors for Christmas. Some doves. What else do we have in here? Snowflakes. Uh, need to look at plaid. Gotta have plaid. Love the plaid. And then there's also some acorns, some wonderful things for fall, some fall colors, New Year's or anniversary or whatever, engagement, celebration, break out the champagne. And then we have some hearts, could be for Valentine's Day, could just be for, thank you, I love you, thanks for helping, you mean the world to me, you're a great friend, whatever. And then some more Christmas trees. which we're going to use today, and some evergreen pieces. We're going to use that one today as well. We used some of this the other day with the candy canes. So lots and lots of different celebrations covered off with this pack of paper. It's incredibly versatile. So here is the first card that I wanted to share with you. I'm just going to hold it up a little bit because I have some tone-on-tone stamping there. So there is the evergreen piece of designer series paper, and there is the tree piece. And I have cut out shapes, well, circles. They're all the same shape. They're all circles, using pecan pie, mossy meadow, and basic beige. And my card base is basic beige. And I think this the other day as well. Basic beige, incredible neutral, little bit softer than basic white, not quite as bright, but super easy to work with and coordinates really nicely with pretty much any color. It's absolutely a neutral, so goes with everything. So this is my card, and I will send you the pieces to make that. These are stylish shapes, circles that I have die cut. So I will send you all these sizes, the designer series paper, and all of these things cut out. If you want to make this exact card, I have used a stamp from the Peaceful Evergreens. I used this row of trees, and I've used a sentiment from the Peaceful Season. Friends and family, all the friends and family of Christmas. Sometimes words are difficult. So, Peaceful Season, Peaceful Evergreens. They both have coordinating dies or dies that, well, coordinate. There are dies in here that will cut out these pieces, but there's also other dies that cut different things. Hello, Monique, welcome. And this is one that has that beautiful, did I cut into the card? I cut it out. Oh no, it's for if you saw my Connie's craft along, I'm thinking, I already cut this out. What did I do with it? Did I make that card? The pieces for Connie's craft along for tomorrow evening. I've used the dies for Christmas, so you may have seen that. And if you haven't seen it, come hang out with me tomorrow night at 7 o'clock right here on my Facebook page, and I will share that with you. So that's what will be in your kit. But what if you're sort of new to stamping and you don't have all the things? You need a cut and emboss machine, and you need the stylish shapes dies if you want to cut these circles. There are some circle punches, and those are awesome as well. But what if you don't have those things? Can you still make a great card? Absolutely. And that's what we're going to do right now. So again, basic beige card base. This is 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 4.25. And I'm just going to fold that in half and give it a nice burnish. Hey, Lucy, thanks for stopping by. So there we go. There's my card base. I'm just going to put that over to the edge a little bit. And then I have my piece of designer series paper from the Iconic Celebrations, and I will send you this piece. This is cut 5 3/8, I think. Yes, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So it's very narrow border on our card because I just wanted to have lots of the designer series paper showing. Plus, if you notice on this card, my circles are fairly large. I could have used smaller circles, but I wanted them to be big and bold, and so we went almost to the edge with that. And then I have just cut rectangles. So I have a piece that is 3.5 by 3.25. This is pecan pie. And then standard layer. So everything is just 1/4 of an inch smaller. So 3.5 by 3.25. And then this is 3.25 by 3. Okay. And I am just going to attach this. have, I mean, if you have a cut and emboss machine, you know how awesome it is. And you know that we have wonderful dies that do all sorts of great shapes and cut around images that you stamp and do all those awesome things for card making. But you have to start somewhere and you have to build up your stash. So if you are doing that, um, and you still want to make cards. So here's a way where you can just cut cardstock and designer series paper and still have a great card in the end. If you are looking to truly build your stash, can't get this straight. One would say it could be the operator, and I would totally agree that it's the operator. And now it's kind of stuck down. The last time it was not, but this time it kind of did. So I'm just getting out my trusty dental floss here, and I'm going to just pull this off so I can get it on properly. My fingers under there, grab this, and just pull that. You haven't seen my dental floss trick? That's it. Just put some dental floss under your paper, and then you can get them apart without destroying each of them. Anyway, yes, if you are starting out and you are looking to build up your crafting supplies, the best way to do it is with a discount. How do you get a discount, you ask? You join my Great Stamping Believers team, and then you will get a 20% discount on everything you buy right from the first day after you join. So that's an awesome way to save some money on stuff if you want to get a lot of great product going on. Okay, I need to stop talking about all of that good stuff for a moment to tell you that this is 3 inches by 2 3/4. So 3 by 2 3/4. So this is 2 3/4 by 2.5. Let me just double check that. 2 3/4 by 2.5. Yes, exactly that. And if you place an order of $40 or more using my host code, I will send you this kit with everything cut to the proper size, but I will also send you all the measurements. And I could even throw these measurements in so that you can make lots and lots of cards. So I'm using that stamp that I showed you at the beginning from the Peaceful Evergreen set and Mossy Meadow ink. I'm just stamping tone on tone on here. Hey, Suzette, thanks for stopping by. There we go. So that is, it's got some interest and some texture, but it's not going to take over and overpower anything on the card. It's just going to be a little accent look, shall we say. Whoops, I'm not finished with that, am I? I'll leave that open and I set that there. We'll glue that down in a minute because we have one more set. And this is 2.5 by 2.25. And these are all pecan pie. So 2.5 by 2.25. So this is 2.25 by 2. I'm going to do this one more vertical because that's kind of how my sentiment is. Although it would fit this way, wouldn't it? Yeah, no, we're going to do it this way. That was what I had been thinking before. So we're just going to go with that. Okay. Oh, I wondered about this. I was a little heavy-handed on my ink, and then which is not terrific, but not the end of the world, unless you're also heavy-handed when you push down on your paper. But look, today I am using double-sided paper. Go me. Okay, we'll give this a bit of a press here. Maybe not quite as hard this time. There we go. That's better. No extra ink anywhere. That goes back to your tap, 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 being nice and gentle. I think this is the ink pad that I re-inked the other day, wasn't it? It's all coming back to me now. Okay, so let's put these guys together. And oh, look who's come by. So I'm getting ready for my November retreat. It's Oscar, sneaking into your picture there a little bit. Oscar, please leave my stuff alone. You know what? How about you just oh, sorry. Gotta get the cat out of out of the workspace. And there we go. Okay. He's gone. Um, but one of the ladies that helps me cut for my retreat, Bev, is here today, and we got chatting earlier, and she said, "Yeah, it's always so cute when your cat walks through your crafting." I was like, "Yeah, it's not necessarily cute when he's totally in the way." And there he was, because I had been commenting at that point that I wasn't sure where the cats were, and she said, "Well, as soon as you start crafting, he'll show up." And look, he did. Maybe because he hears my voice. I don't know, but anyway, he's moved on. Okay, so there's our three pieces. And I'm just going to put this down onto my card base. Now, this is a very narrow border, so I'm actually going to use my liquid glue for this piece because it will give me just a minute to slide it around a little bit if I don't get it quite straight. Um, which I love Tape Runner. It's quick, it's easy, it's super adhesive. But when you put it down, it's down. And if you mess it up, you have to get out your dental floss, which I've already demonstrated once today. So we don't need to do that again. So we'll use the liquid glue and then we can just kind of slide this around a little bit and get it all into place where we want it. It is a very narrow border on this one. Okay, it's in place. I'm just going to turn it over and give it a nice press on the back. Get it all down. And then we just need to decide what we want to do with this. I think I'm just going to bring this back in a little bit. I'm going to follow a similar sort of pattern here. So I'm going to put this top left a little bit. And then was thinking I would put this center right. And then I might need to put it up a little bit because this is kind of tall. So this has this takes up more space. Could have done these a little bit smaller, but I didn't. So there we go. It'll all work. So I think that's what I'm going to do with those. Just put these down. So the first piece, this big one, I am going to put down flat on my card base, right up near the corner. And then this second one, I am going to pop up on dimensionals. Oh, and we'll put him right about maybe there, there. And I'm just setting it down. I'm not going to press it yet in case I decide I want to move it. And then this piece, just remember, you have to, I should have actually stamped this higher up, but oh well, I did not. It will be fine. Or I could have done this way. It's all good. So you can put dimensionals here, but you don't want dimensionals here because it's already going to be popped up there. So while I'm sort of holding my fingers in place here, ish, just going to put a little glue here, just so I know not to put dimensionals there. And then I'm going to come in here and hopefully they won't They won't end up on top of anything with dimensional because you want to keep your layers even. This guy down about there. Okay. And that's good. So now I can press everything down. Okay. And then last step, of course, is the bling. So these are the pecan pie and clear ribboned adhesive back dots. So there's white, which there, I think you can see. Can you see the black ribboning in them? That is actually in the pecan pie ones as well. It's just a little more difficult to see. But mostly they're clear and sparkly, and that's a good thing, right? So, oops, this guy's all over the map here. I'm gonna plunk them right down there. Someone's not happy that I threw him away off the. I didn't throw him literally, but I did boot him out of the craft area. And now he's gonna tell me about it. Okay, so there we go. So for this card, all we used was a cutter and stamps and ink. And so you can still make great cards, even without the cut and emboss machine. But I highly recommend you get a cut and emboss machine because they are awesome. There are just so many things you can do. I rarely make a card without a cut and emboss machine for something. And I certainly, I'm going to say I don't go a day without using it at least once for something that I'm doing. So I do make cards like this where we didn't use it, but I love my cut and emboss machine. Alrighty, so this is the card that I will include in your kit. If you place an order from my online store using this host code, minimum $40, place your order by this Sunday, November the 10th. Okay, I'll send you a kit for all 3 cards that I share this week, and I'll also give you the dimensions for this card, just in case you want to do one. Should hold that up a little bit, shouldn't I? Just so you can see, because on camera, I just noticed that that tone on tone is quite dark. It shows up very nicely in person, but it does look a little dark on camera from far away, doesn't it? So there's your card. That's what I have for you today on Craft Spot. I hope that you like it. I hope that you give it a try and do some crafting with the Iconic Celebrations Designer Series paper. Super versatile package of Designer Series paper. So give it a go and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And we will see you hopefully tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for Connie's Craft Along. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.